Good day, everybody. This is Pipslayer FX. Once again, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, kindly like and subscribe so as to enable you get notification each time I post a new video. So today I'll be telling you guys how I made about $500 trading EURJPY. That was last week. So the concept I used in trading the EURJPY was inducement and liquidity, using the weekly CRT as my main backup. So we proceed, the concept I use is what? CRT. So we have the candle range theory. If you know what the candle range theory is, we basically talks more on what? Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So if you've been following me for a long time, you will likely see me talk about this strategy a lot. So let's mark out the candle range I used. This was the swing high. This was the swing low, located at this area. Now, we've gotten the swing high and swing low of the what? Candle range. This was the manipulation candle. A sweep and a closure below, indicating a what? A bearish movement. Now, I took two trades, about 3 trades here. I also bought on this pair. Now, this is the weekly chart. What happened after marking the CRT high and CRT low? We will look for the what? Entry at the midpoint of the manipulation week, which is this very candle here. So you can see this area is the midpoint of the manipulation week. This area, this is the midpoint. Remember, you also add your fundamental news. You make sure it's also what? Following the trend. As you can see, the trend is likely what? Bearish. So you don't just trade CRT without a proper analysis. Now, after getting these details, I went to the 4-hour time frame to get a what? Precise format. I want to see what's really happening on the chart. Now, I confirmed that what? The price is likely what? Bearish. Now, the midpoint of the manipulation week is left with a what? Fair value gap. There is a what? Fair value gap at that area, which means that what? Price is likely going to what? Trace back to that side. Remember, if you are dealing with the weekly time frame, you focus more on the 1-hour chart. Now, we head on to the 1-hour chart. Zoom to the midpoint of the manipulation week, and what we are seeing here is a what? Is a breaker block. If you can see clearly. So this is a breaker block. I'll be deleting this or change. Let me just change the color to brown. Sorry, light black. Okay, so it's okay like this. As you can see, we have the breaker block at this area. This was the breaker block. I'll be painting the breaker block red so as to differentiate it. Now that's the breaker block at that area. What happened? You can see we have a market structure shift to the downside, which is the MSS. We have the MSS, leaving us with a what? Inducement. This is the inducement. Now the nearest POI was the what? Breaker block, which was this very area. Now I've gotten 2 confirmations for a sell. That was why I entered for a sell. I was holding till the what? Close of the week. Till the what? Close of the week. Your stop loss should be located as the what? The previous swing high, which is this area. So automatically my entry point was like this. I entered from here. SL was located at this area. I was targeting the nearest liquidity, but the reason why I closed early. Now, look at, you have to watch price action very clearly. I was targeting this liquidity here. This was my area of interest before. I was targeting this area here as my major TP. Now, what happened at this area is very simple. So your SL should be at this, the nearest swing high of an order block. Don't risk too much on your trade. Smart money entry. Now, look at this very nearest POI here. The reason why I didn't take it, I didn't wait for my TP to reach it. Rather, I bought. Are you getting me? I bought. Immediately I saw this retracement here. Remember, there was a CRT that formed on the 4-hour time frame. Let me check if I can see a clearer view, so you know why I exited the trade. As a CRT trader, we trust CRT very, very well. Now look at it. We have a swing low here. This was a CRT on the 4-hour time frame. Immediately I saw this closure, I closed my trade. That is, I sold from here to this point. Are you getting me? I sold from here to this point. Now remember, I was telling you that the nearest POI was this area. My TP was supposed to be the swing low, which is the what CRT low, which is this area here. But unfortunately, after seeing this market change here, I had to take my profit at this area, making me to sell from here. My SL was located at the nearest order block high, so my TP target was at what this very point. Now watch what happened here. This was the what? This was the clear market maker model. This was the what? Clear market maker model. Now after seeing this break of structure here, you can see this was a shift, sorry, a market structure shift to the upside. Let me indicate it. MSS. So this was a market structure shift to the upside. Now after spotting that, I was expecting price to break through this swing low so as to confirm for a what bearish continuation, but that didn't happen. Rather, there was a rejection at this area, which means automatically this area becomes an what inducement. Price has to what take liquidity out of it. Now there is an order block at this area which the inducement reacted to, making this area a mitigated area. Now we take entry from the nearest POI. That was why I took buys from this very area here. I don't know if you are seeing this area here. If you are seeing it, but there is a breakout block here. So that was the nearest POI for this trade. This was the nearest POI. I bought at this area. My SL was located at the what swing low of this breakout block. Look at the swing low here. So my SL was located at this area. Targeted TP at the nearest EOI. It's a little bit jam packed, so let me so you understand what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know if you are seeing my analysis here. So this was how I took this buy and closed at this area using CRT. But unfortunately, the CRT setup did not hold. It did not what hold. It's supposed to sell. There's supposed to be massive sell to this downside. But since price didn't break this swing low here, I have to what take profit and look for another trend to follow. That was why I took this trade, and I made about $400 while trading it. So if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, as I will be sharing more insights about the markets and how I will be trading the market throughout this week. So bye for now.